Of course, Kyrie is always deserving to be an all-star. But I believe this year in this situation, I don't necessarily believe that he deserved it over Domantas Sabonis, because to me, we're kind of in the same spot as far as our record goes. And he's been holding it down. He's been healthy, and he leads the league in rebounds. He's the league's leading rebounder in Sabonis. He's a 20 if you average 20 points a game and lead the league in rebounds, I think they said this is the first time a guy's ever done that and not made an all-star team.
It's 2 years in a row, right?
It's 2 years in a row, you guys know. Because he's having an even better year this year than he did last year.
He got snubbed last year because I saw that Netflix show.
Yeah,
he got snubbed.
It's almost ever since he came to the West, it's like, sorry, this is a popularity contest over here.
Well, isn't that what the All-Star game always is?
It is, but you would think that. But it used to be the coaches would get it right with the bench. And it's almost
competitive, man. The West is so competitive.
I just think it's so, I don't know. I just think you would like a rebounding advantage in an all-star game if you're picking your team, and why not get the best rebounder in basketball? So do you think that Kyrie's more deserving of an all-star selection than Sabonis?
I mean, I definitely think that the Mavericks deserve to have an all-star, right? And obviously before Luka got hurt, Kyrie, we weren't going to have any all-stars.
We weren't.
Luka wasn't going to go. Kyrie wasn't going to go. And then all of a sudden they do the trade, and Anthony Davis is an all-star. But then he goes down. So the fact that the Mavericks have some representation, I think, is important, especially right now. And Kyrie's – he's been great, right?
He has been.
He's been great. But the thing about Kyrie, he's competitive. He's competitive as hell. And he's kind of – he's not. I'm trying to think of the word here. He wants that all-star nod.
He does.
He wants to be there. He wants to be there as one of the best players in the world. So the fact that he wasn't at the beginning, like, I almost think he's got
off the Olympic snub.
Yeah, off the Olympic snub, exactly. Like, he knows he's one of the best players in the world at 31, 32, however old he is.
And as far if you ask anybody in the league, he's the most talented player in the league.
He got the deepest bag.
And
he's your favorite all-star's favorite all-star.
And I'll be honest, I honestly think that he's the one guy that gives Steph Curry nightmares. And that's because he's younger, and he's that man. I don't know if a lot of people remember, but whenever they both made it to their first Olympic, it was Kyrie running the point, and a lot of guys felt like it was all Duke guys being represented, and they felt like Coach K was acting a certain type of way.
Did they not win the gold?
I want to say that was the year that Kobe played, and I think they did win.
Well, because I thought this was Steph's first.
I think he didn't make. I don't think Steph made that team.
Oh, he got cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rondo got cut. Steph got cut. I think there were a lot of guys mad because Kyrie was Coach K's guy, and that's why he made the team over those guys back then.
I got you.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember the video where Kyrie challenges Kobe one-on-one, stuff like that. But I will say, like, I can say
Sabonis is a bona fide superstar.
Yeah, he's a triple-double threat. This guy, I don't know if you're interested in fantasy basketball stats, but there's not three guys better than him in fantasy basketball. Like, it's like if you look at the numbers, you could argue that he deserves to be in there over Wemby. But the thing is, Wemby is the future face of this league, so there's no way. So I guess if we want to get mad, it's that they're making the future now with Wemby, and that's the real snub. But I just thought that if Anthony Davis being a big getting hurt, it just makes you just would assume that he'd
from
be
a roster construction standpoint.
Big.
Put the big in there.
People love Kyrie though.
That's the thing. Like the people love Kyrie. Like I said a few minutes ago, he's your favorite all-star's favorite all-star. Like he's there for the league. You ask anybody, they're going to say, "Oh, Kyrie's handles, Kyrie's bag, Kyrie's finish with the left, the right." Like Kyrie's the most skilled, is what you consistently hear. So I'm glad he got to go. Is Sabonis worthy? Absolutely. Shout out to his pops, man.
Yeah, Arvydas, boy.
Arvydas was a bad boy back in the day.
And we got old Arvydas.
Yeah,
we got 34-year-old Arvydas, but he was like before he was in there. You only saw Vlade dropping dimes out of the post like that. Then when Arvydas came, it's like. There'd be no Jokic if there was no Arvydas Sabonis.
Hey man, shout out to Big Z though. This is Jonas Ilgauskas. He could pass.
When he wasn't hurt, he was out there dropping dimes.
He could drop some dimes.
He could drop some dimes too, yeah. But I do think that the NBA was throwing us a bone here because they feel bad for Dallas fans losing Luka. So they're like, of course we're going to give it to Kyrie. We're not even going to flip the coin. If it's a coin flip, give Dallas something. They need something. So thank you, NBA. Because this is the Dallas Bias Club. Yeah. This is the Dallas Bias Club. So my Dallas Bias wants to see Kyrie participating in this game. But my basketball sense, my basketball knowledge, and the basketball gods, they want the Sabonis in there. So
I want Sabonis in there so we can send Kyrie to Cancun, let him rest up because we're running him out there 40 minutes a damn night.
yeah, I had a nightmare the other day though. I had a nightmare that Kyrie jumped ship and went to the Lakers in free agency this summer.
Speaking of, I know you've seen his Twitter. I know you're a Twitter guy. Have you seen Kyrie's Twitter with the Laker background colors?
I have not seen it.
Oh, dude, yeah. His picture's purple and gold.
Oh man,
on Twitter.
We'll deal with Purple's the color of kings.
Yeah, we'll deal with that when it.
Maybe he just loves Crown Royal.
Hey, Crown Royal, man. That's
maybe like he's getting paid. Maybe he's getting paid by Crown Royal. Let's just hope that.
But no, man. I think. Look, the Mavs are in serious trouble. Jason Kidd's going to have to coach his ass off. And this team's going to have to show me something special to even get into play-in.
Yeah, to get in the play-in. Yeah,
whereas a couple weeks ago, I mean, Anthony Davis is out there in the first half. You're playing the Rockets. You're like, man, we're golden. And then as soon as he goes down, Gafford goes down a couple of days later.
Yeah.
And it's just not looking good for the home team.
Yeah, it's not. It's really not. And another thing I can't stress enough that I really just wanted Kyrie home on his couch chilling, because I don't want nothing bad to happen to him this All-Star weekend. Amen. I just need the rest. And who knows? He might not even want to play that much. He just wants to be there just because he's like, y'all better recognize All-Star every year. Dallas Buyers Club.